Sounds good, Carrie. Thank you so much, Carrie. Once again, my name is Marissa Shedrin, and I'm an advisor for Career and Transfer Services, the liaison for nursing and health professions. Today, I'm going to be presenting on job searching for new graduates. We first would like to congratulate all the new graduates from Owens Community College and wish them the best of luck as they move forward in their job search and on their future careers. So we're created a job search checklist, and it's going to help you break down your job search into manageable steps. Here at Career and Transfer Services, we can help you through that process. So first, we're going to start with preparing for the job search. First step in the job search is before you even start, you need to create a resume. We have on our website, owens.edu/career, resume templates, which one you can see here, which things to include a professional summary, your education, which is from Owens, which you have graduated, which you can place that here, your skills, your experiences, and any clinical or internship experiences that you have had. And there, of course, is a section for additional content. Also, of course, we can help you write your resume. So we'll go over that here now, and then I'll give you contact information on how we can help with resume writing and how we can schedule an appointment with you and how to get you set up for writing a resume with Career and Transfer Services. Additionally, we have a resume rubric, and this will help you break down the different sections of your resume, from formatting and presentation to headings and the different sections, to make sure you have everything important that you need in a resume to send off to a potential employer. As stated on the resume, we're going to be using bullet points. These bullet points are going to describe different things that you've done at different positions that you've held, and you're going to use action verbs when writing your resume. These are great examples of different action verbs, so you're not using the same ones over and over again. We have different verbs related to management skills, communication skills, research skills, technical skills, financial skills, creative, helping, and detail-related skills. So this is a great sheet that we have, once again, on our website that you can use to use these different verbs to create your resume. Moving on from resume, another component that everyone needs when preparing for the job search is to make a cover letter. Right here, you will see the template for the cover letter. We like to use a 3-paragraph format. This would include an introduction paragraph that identifies the position you're applying for, describes how you are informed of the position, and then you can explain why you're interested in that position here in your first paragraph. Middle paragraph is when you're going to explain your different skill sets and your experiences related to the position. This is something where you can elaborate on your resume and give specific examples. Then you move into the third paragraph, or the closing paragraph. This is where you can mention something unique about the company and show how you relate to the company and how you're excited to be part of their company. Remember to reinstate how they can contact you, and thank them very much for their time, and hope that they contact you with any questions in the future. Once again, we also have a rubric for the cover letter as well, just like the resume. The cover letter rubric does a great job at you going through each one of those paragraphs and steps, everything including formatting and heading and introduction, and the middle paragraphs to the closing, to tell you what needs to be included, and you can check through that to make sure that you're coming up with the best cover letter possible. Next step in getting ready for the job search is setting up your LinkedIn profile. We say that it's important to use LinkedIn because there's a lot of job recruiters and managers on LinkedIn looking at your potential profile. This is a good way to build trust and credibility. It's because you're able to put all your skills and your need for a potential job out there to the world. It's a great networking site. You can connect with people in your field and people that you've had previous jobs and previous experiences with. And also there's a great deal of job postings done on LinkedIn itself. Here at Career Services, we have created a video on how to create a LinkedIn profile. You can access that through our PowerPoint here, or once again on our website, where we'll have all of our videos and templates and handouts easily accessible for you. Next step is to request and prepare at least 3 individuals to be professional references. So you don't only want to ask someone like your supervisor, colleagues, professors, or other professionals, people that you have worked with during internships or volunteer experiences, to be a reference, but you want to ask them to be, if they can be a good reference for you. Are they going to be able to provide quality insight and positive insight to your past work experiences and past educational background? So this is something you want to do before even conducting your job search. Have these people ready with their contact information, job title, with their phone number and their email address. Next thing to do is to set up your contact information. This might seem like you already have it done, but at the same time, we want to make sure you have a professional email address, something maybe your first and last name or your initials, something easy to remember, something that identifies yourself. And as we've seen in the past, we've actually had some students set up an email address just for the job search. This can be helpful to manage the different emails that you're getting in relation to interviews or contacts about the job, and you have a one-stop shop place to get that information. So not only should you have a professional email address, you need to have a professional voicemail greeting. This means not only setting up your voicemail so that you're able to receive messages, because this is also very important. So if a potential employer calls you, you need to have your voicemail accessible to them, able to receive messages, and them to know that it is actually you that they are calling. So this is how you need to set up your professional contact information, from email and voicemail. Okay, something else to make sure you have is a professional outfit. If you do not have a professional outfit, you can obtain one from the Owens Career Closet. We have a career closet located on campus, currently housed now in College Hall 123. You can make an appointment by emailing connections@owens.edu to visit the career closet. In addition, tomorrow, June 15th from 11 to 1 in the College Hall atrium, we'll be having a pop-up career closet for you to visit, and that is free professional clothing that you can wear for interviews or on the job. Come out, once again, that is as free professional clothing, so you can gather and take what you would like, so you can create an outfit for an interview or something to wear professional on the job. All right, the next step is to create a job board profile. Here at Owens, we have something called College Central Network. This is our job board. You can register for College Central Network. We have on our website how to do so and how to upload your resume. This is a place where you can search for jobs, and you can also have employers search you. This can be done by registering and uploading your resume. Other job posting sites that you've probably heard of are Indeed. There you can upload your resume or create a resume on the site as you search jobs. It doesn't have the same effect as College Central Network, since that is our own, but it does the same exact thing. Another great site for Ohio is Ohio Means Jobs. There you can also create a profile and upload your resume and cover letter and search different jobs based on search fields of different levels of interest, and then you can filter those and finding potential jobs there. But we'll talk more about searching jobs themselves here coming up, but this is just creating the profile on those sites, like having your resume easily accessible for employers and ready to apply. All right, so all that we've just talked about, we can help you with that here at Career and Transfer Services. We can help you with your resume, building your resume, critiquing your resume, same with your cover letter. We also can help you with that job search process, which we will talk about next. But something very important that we do here that will prepare you is conducting mock interviews. This is a place where you can practice conducting an interview, and you can learn different mock interview questions that will be samples that they could provide you during an interview. So here's our contact information with our email and our phone number for scheduling appointments, and our website where you can also schedule appointments to have any help with any of the previous services that I have discussed. All right, we will be moving into the actual job search. So job searching itself is actually using those different search engines like College Central Network, Indeed, and Ohio Means Jobs, and Monster.com to search different jobs themselves. So you need to think of different keywords and different key phrases of jobs that you would be interested in. So if you're interested in finance or something like that, you could use something like bookkeeping, administrative assistant, and things like that when you're looking and searching and applying to jobs. So you need to make sure you have your resume, cover letter, and everything prepared before searching and applying. So now that you've actually applied to jobs, you're hoping to receive an interview. So when we say about interviews, just as I talked about coming to Career and Transfer Services for a mock interview, you need to prepare, prepare, prepare. As I said, Career and Transfer Services can help you with this process. But things you need to do to prepare for your interview are research the company and research the interviewers. This can be done by looking at the company's website, their LinkedIn, and you could even check potential interviewers' social media. And just as you are researching them, they are researching you. So another suggestion is to make sure you clean up all your social media accounts to make sure that they have appropriate pictures, comments, and things like that that would be wanted to be supported by a certain company that they'd want to bring you on. Next thing in preparation is to prepare a set of questions for that interview. We suggest you prepare at least 10 questions. That does sound like a lot to be asking at the end, but we say 10 because there is a good chance that a lot of those questions could be answered during the interview. So we do suggest you ask about 2 to 5 questions after the interview. Make sure you print out copies of your resume to bring for all members of the search committee. They might not have brought those. Make sure you find out how many people, or at least bring, say, about 5 copies of your resume. Also, you might want to bring with you is a list of references. You may have needed to include your references on the job application itself. However, myself, I have been asked during an interview before to provide a list of references. And instead of having to get your phone out and look for different phone numbers and email addresses, you will look way more professional if you are prepared with your list of references and ready to go during your interview. We say to clean and press your clothes. That's obviously you just want to make a great presentation on what you're wearing, and you'll already have those clothes because you did in the getting ready step, you prepared a professional outfit. And once again, if you are in need of professional clothing, please visit the career closet here on campus for free professional clothes. Next thing is to know the location and take a trial run. So know where you're going to interview. You might even want to take a trial run if you haven't been there before, or if you don't know where the room is located or the building itself. It's a great idea so you don't have that one additional stressor of wondering where you need to be. So take that out of the equation and locate where you're going beforehand, before the interview. Something else we think in our preparation, this is to create a spreadsheet to keep track of your jobs and their status. It's important to keep track of each job that you're applying for so you know when someone calls you what job that actually is. And then you want to keep track of the status if you have applied, if you're in the process of doing the application, if you have been called for an interview, or if you have been offered a position. It is also a good suggestion to print out or save the job descriptions for each job so you can read those before going into the interview so you know what is the expectations for you for that current position. All right, so something that we have located on our website and that we would help you with during mock interviews and that you can read over yourself and prepare answers for are common interview questions. One of the most common interview questions, and the question that's asked mainly first, is to tell me about yourself. When asked this, they want you to describe your resume. Please explain everything from past experiences that you had, different work experiences, different, say, educational experiences from your education that you have acquired, from different clinical trials if you've done something like that, different clinical experiences, different volunteer experiences. Those can all be explained here. They're not asking you to say something like you like long walks on the beach. They're interested in knowing about you as what is your professional background. Of course, you can prepare answers to other questions like your greatest strengths and weaknesses, where you see yourself in 10 years, why you should be hired, why you're interested in working for that company. And then sometimes you may ask some miscellaneous questions like, what is the last book you read? And what did you enjoy about it? So just kind of be prepared. And if you take the time to prepare yourself, you will be prepared for anything that they have to ask you. All right, so now you've had the interview. Make sure one of those questions you ask at the end of the interview, if you don't have already, is to gather everyone's contact information. So you can thank them with a thank you email within 24 hours after completing that interview. We even recommend if you're driving maybe a great distance, you can always get back in your car and send a thank you email when you get back in your car. Or even a handwritten note is always a great way to go, as long as you can hopefully get that right out and get that to them so if you know where to send it to. That's a great suggestion. Thank you, Denise. So if everyone likes to see a handwritten note and have information coming to them. So, and then finally, after writing that note, we're hoping you're going to get a second round interview or get offered the job itself. So then we have the ability to help you with negotiating a job offer. We find it very important to know your worth so you can negotiate different compensation packages, like from your salary to your health insurance to tuition reimbursement to payment for basing on how far you have to drive to your location. So obviously know your skills and qualifications, and so you can say that you're seeking a salary closer to a desired amount that you're interested in, so you can present that when they call you to offer you the position. I agree. This is also can be an awkward step to negotiate, but you have to know, as we said, know your worth, especially if a job presents a range of the salary. You can, of course, shoot higher if you know you have not only the desired qualifications, not only the required qualifications, but the desired qualifications. You can present those. So just be well aware of what they are expecting out of an employee, and then what you bring to the table is very important. So you can explain that to them when they call. All right, so something else that we have created that kind of encompasses everything that we have talked about today is the job search checklist. This is a breakdown of your job search into manageable steps. We here at Career and Transfer Services can help you through this process. We can help you with any of these bullet points by you making an appointment, or you can visit us online to see this checklist. Within this checklist, there are great examples and clickables that you can find from resume template, the cover letter template, and also a large selection of videos that you can find to help you in the process. Everything from how to job search to negotiating the job offer, and then even if you're going to attend a virtual job fair, which we offer here, you can watch a video on how to prepare for that. All right, I want to thank everyone for their time and focus on this presentation. It was really greatly appreciated from all of us here at Career and Transfer Services. So if anyone has any questions, please leave them in the chat and Carrie will get to them, and we would love to help you. And then anyone else from my team can help answer the questions as well. Thank you all so very much.